Welcome to Fox 17 Unfiltered. I'm Max Goldwasser. Today I am joined by Samika Douglas, the Senior Community Liaison here at LINC UP. And for those who don't know, LINC UP is an organization, been around for quite some time, right? Like 20 years in Grand Rapids. That's all focused on addressing and improving racial equity in the city. And in order to change that narrative, first you kind of got to sit there and see where things stand at the moment. So how would you assess the level of equity in Grand Rapids right now?
There's none.
Simply put,
There's none, because if it was, we wouldn't be going through the things that we're going through.
Once you come to that conclusion, I think another thing that is important to look at is finding the root of that issue. So how did we get here? Why is that happening?
The system is not, I won't say it's broken, but it's not fixed for everyone. So everyone, we all start off at the same race, but during that race we don't have the same barriers or the same roadblocks. So here at LINC UP, that's our job, is to help remove those barriers and roadblocks.
How do you do something like that?
We do advocacy and policy changing to also amplify their voice and what's going on and the changes taking place in their community.
You know, one of the roots of racial inequity comes from stereotypes that people have. What have you seen are some of the common misconceptions when it comes to those who are at risk?
Our youth today, either the parents are not involved, the parents are not there, pretty much they're left to their own devices, and that's not always true with what our youth in our community. Regardless if a parent is there or if they have two parents in the home or whatever the case may be, they could still be one of those youth as targeted as quote unquote at risk.
Like the belief is that they come from uneducated, low-income families.
Exactly, but that's not always the case.
And you have seen that firsthand in your own life, it sounds like.
Yes. Well, in my life, with the issue with me, I have a 16-year-old son. For the first 14 years of his life, he was the perfect little boy. Of course, you know, do little things that he didn't have business doing, little boys do. But then because of everything else that's going around in the community that he's seeing on social media, he decided he wanted to be out here as well, doing some of the things that other young men are doing that's not appropriate, such as being part of the quote-unquote Kia Boys. When that took place, I am a single mother, but I am also a mother in the community that's also here helping everyone else. I'm there for him just as well as anyone else in the community, so he was not quote-unquote at risk.
Yeah, I think that goes to show it can happen to anyone.
They just want to belong. They want to feel needed, they want to feel wanted, and they want that attention. Our youth between the ages of 12 and 19 in the city of Grand Rapids, we do not give them any attention. They just want to belong in the community, so they're trying to find their place, and they're still trying to find who they are.
Saying it to them is one thing, but getting them to respond to those suggestions is another. Has that been difficult to tap into their emotions and help them understand that you don't have to go down this path?
It is difficult because we are in a like state of mind now, you know, with social media. So some of the things they doing it just for likes. You know, they understand that there's consequences and things like that, but they don't think about those consequences. The only thing is what's in front of them, and that's getting as many likes as I can.
If you think they shouldn't be focusing on likes, what instead should they turn their attention to?
You have some children, they want to get into photography, some want to get into rapping, and we have all these different adults in the community that have talent, and you may not succeed, but at least now bring up the youth where they could succeed and tap into those talents that they have.
LINC UP has been around for 20 years. And how would you describe the state of equity again? What did you say?
None.
None. So what do you think it's going to look like 20 years from now down the road?
Of course, we know it's nothing that's going to happen overnight. Instead of looking at our differences, if we start looking at how we are so much alike, we wouldn't even have to worry about half of the equity and everything else out here. It's all about love. You treat everyone, the golden rule, like you would like to be treated. And a lot of things will start changing for us around here. Not saying that everything is going to go, good, and everybody going to be in the circle singing Kumbaya. No. But it'll be a lot better for one another because we're brothers and sisters regardless. If we look at our similarities, there's so many things that we might like together and everything else, because I like to talk, and clearly you do too, or you wouldn't do it.
Also, you coached football at one point. I love football.
See,
so there you go.
There we go. So, in long as we remember love and bringing everyone together, I think we will see a lot of progress in the next 20 years.
Yeah, so as you can see, Link Up, a great program, and they have events coming up that they need help with, help from you. First, we got a food distribution event that's coming up on April 1st. That one starts at 10 a.m. And then it's upcoming Rock the Block Street Festival. It's not only how the nonprofit connects with the community that they serve, but it's also a chance to celebrate the diversity that does exist in Grand Rapids. That festival, though, still a ways out, June 10th. But now is a good time to get it on your calendar. The festival runs for 5 hours that day, from 11 to 4 on Madison between Hall and Oakdale in the Southtown neighborhood. And they expect 8,000 people to show up. There will be vendors, foods from different cultures, entertainment, art, resource booths, everything you would expect at a block party. If you would like to become a sponsor or sign up to volunteer or even be part of the entertainment lineup, just visit LINC UP's website right now.